Hey, hi, hello. So glad you are here. Come on, grab your tea or coffee or just your thoughts. Now, this one's close to my heart. Life is funny. You plan a break, and life turns it into a detour with a surprise gift at the end. And that's just what happened to me. Back in 2019, after working for around 25 years, I finally said, enough, I need a break. Maybe just a short break, I thought, a few months, but life had other plans. Honestly, I wasn't looking for anything. No fancy goals, no what next. But deep inside, something felt like a tangled ball of wool. You know that feeling? Everything looks fine from outside, but inside you're kind of fidgety. Then, one random day, and I mean really random, this pop-up shows up on my phone. Some spiritual retreat in Bangalore. Never heard of it. I don't know who sent it. And I just clicked. That one moment I can't explain. It was like the universe just tapped me on and said, go. So I turned to my husband and bless him. He said, let's do it. No questions, no doubts, just two clueless souls heading off into the unknown. And then, boom, 7 days, Pyramid Valley International. No religion, no dogma, just simple, soul-deep truths. You sit inside this massive pyramid and it feels like time takes a deep breath. That's where I met my first mentor, Shriyansh Daga. He didn't preach. He just spoke. And every word that he said, it felt like he was rearranging furniture inside me. I walked out of there feeling like someone had pressed refresh on my entire being. And when I came back, I didn't go looking for things, but they came looking for me. Books, courses, podcasts, conversations, collaborations, opportunities. What was happening? I was suddenly hungry for truth, for science, for something more. I began reading psychology, neuroscience, quantum physics. Me, a woman past 50, buried in brain science like a college student. My son would go past me and ask, Mom, are you okay? And I would say, shh, I'm reading about neuroplasticity. Then one day, this word floated into my life. Life coach. Honestly, I thought it was a term from an American movie. But when I explored it, it felt just like home. Like someone had taken my whole life, all my messy experiences, and turned them into a path. That's when I joined Master My Life, a coaching institute that felt like it was waiting for me. And I met the kindest mentors, Hemant sir, Pooja, Milan Kher, who was my personal mentor. They just didn't teach, they held space. They let me unfold, unlearn, rebuild. It was like being watered after ages of being on autopilot. And then came NLP. Now that blew my mind. Imagine learning the user manual of your own brain. When we say, what we say, why we react, how just one sentence can change a whole day. It was magic. Science, psychology, all in one. And that's when Partha Roy entered the picture. He's not just a coach. He's a wise friend who knows when to push you, just when to let you be, and when to say, you already know the answer. With his help, I became a master NLP practitioner, and it felt like I had come home to myself. Today, coaching doesn't feel like work anymore. It feels like conversation with someone's soul. It feels like witnessing someone open a window one they didn't know was there. And if you ask me what this whole journey has meant, it's true. Your next chapter doesn't care how old you are. It just wants you to say yes. And if you are listening and thinking, where do I begin? Just begin with curiosity. That's all I did. A little curiosity, a little courage, and lots of cup of chai. Because maybe, just maybe, the life you're looking for is already looking for you. Thanks for being here. And as always, stay kind, stay curious, and always grow with Jyoti. Hello and welcome. I'm Jyoti Bagaria, a life and transformation coach and a master NLP practitioner. But you know what? Before all these titles and fancy credentials, I was just another woman juggling life's chaos, carrying invisible wounds, and quietly asking myself, यार, ये कब तक ऐसा चलेगा? Yes, I've been there. I know what it feels like to carry burdens that were not yours, to shrink your own light so that others could shine, and to mistake suffering in silence for strength. But life, as they say, जिंदगी सबक सिखा ही देती है. And every time it knocked me down, it left me with a lesson, a crack of light, and a little push to rise. Through years of falling, rising, learning, and unlearning, I mastered the beautiful art of letting go, the grace of forgiveness, and the unapologetic joy of loving myself just as I am. Today, I live a life that feels like a fresh cup of chai on a rainy morning, warm, calm, and full of peace. And honestly, I want you to experience that too. Because let's be real, we aren't meant to drag the weight of the past behind us. We are meant to fly, to thrive. कुछ बातों का मतलब, कुछ मतलब की बातें. क्या मतलब? Well, if you get it, you get it. So if you are ready to let go of what's weighing you down, choose yourself, and build a life that feels light, beautiful, and free, you are in the right place. Let's do this together.